Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. Just got back from the beach with this thing. Didn't even get the surfboard off the top yet. But I want to get this salt water film, so to speak, off of the paint. It just, the salt water areas like the beach or the Gulf or whatever seem to leave like a slimy film on the vehicle. Those that are in the region or in the areas know exactly what I'm talking about. I want to wash that off immediately, give it a nice thorough wash, and then go from there. And I'm going to use something I haven't used before. I'll use the Detailing World Purge. This is a foamy car wash, 32 ounces. Let's give it a shot. I'm going to get footage of it and see how it works for me today. So along with bug splatter and all the other usual suspects that gather on the vehicle, it's just, even the water spots are like slimy. They smear, and the whole vehicle just has a smeary film on it from the salt water, and we're going to wash that off today. What I'm using is Detailing World's Purge. So do not use in direct sunlight. Mix up to 100 parts water, 1 part product. Wet the surface with cool water. Apply SUDS to the vehicle. Rinse with water. Towel dry. Add 2 ounces to your foam cannon. Agitate areas with a mitt or a detailing brush around the emblems like I normally do. Rinse with clean water, towel dry. So let's give it a shot. 2 ounces in my foam cannon reservoir, 3/4 of the way up with warm water, gives it that pinkish, orangish haze, and that should be plenty for a vehicle this size. Okay, so my wheels are coated. I'm going to go after the wheels first, and since they're coated, I just use the same shampoo for the wheels that I do for the paint. No need to go any more aggressive than that unless you don't clean the wheels for years and it gets more buildup from brake dust. Hit it like that. Hit it like that. Get your favorite soft detailing brush, agitate it, and rinse. Now, I can't tell, but my son says the shampoo has a soapy citrus kind of scent to it, if that makes sense. I've lost my ability to detect any type of scent long ago, probably from working with these chemicals for such a long time. That should do it. And then get your favorite rubber cleaner. You can see the dirt running down, so it's doing a great job. Works just fine. Okay, let's foam the body. I went ahead and cleaned the roof myself because of all the crap up there that I have to clean around. Not too thick, and a dry foam, not too wet. That's right where I like it. If you like it thicker, just add another ounce. This will give me enough time to go around with my detailing brush and get in and around all the corners. And after walking around it, going around the emblems and the badges, it's been around 4 or 5 minutes. Time to rinse off. Now this thing is protected, but coatings can get clogged with the salt water, but this is doing well. So that's what we have left. Again, an ounce or two in there and then fill 3/4 of the way up is more than enough to fully foam a vehicle of that size. So let me fill it back up again, and then we'll lay some more foam down there, and then we'll grab the mitts and wash it with the foam that is laid down on the vehicle. Also, 2 ounces in clean water for your wash bucket. Settles down, nestles down to the bottom of the container in neon orange ribbons. And you can see that's where it all settles. Kind of neat. The SUDS means nothing, the foam means nothing. What I like is the cleaning power and lubrication. A nice slickness, not crazy, but it should give the wash mitts a nice smooth ride across the panel from front to back. We'll just add our nice plush, freshly washed mitts. And we'll get to it. This is a nice shampoo. Very pleasant to work with. so many bugs splattering on this. I mean, this windshield is like straight up and down, so it's like a plow for bugs. So the experience with this thing, much different, the H2 than the H3, obviously. This is more like a Jeep ride and experience. Very stiff. You know, you'd have the regular cheap GM plastics in the interior and the exterior. But if you like that experience, the Jeep experience, this is a great vehicle for the beach. Its size, you could park it anywhere, down in those real tight parking lots. You don't have to really worry about it. It's not a crazy expensive vehicle, easy to fix, easy to order parts for. They still have a ton of parts. And the Jeep people are always waving at it, so I don't know. I guess I fit into that rubber ducky kind of club. I don't get it. But I don't think I'm going to have a problem selling this when it's time to send this on down the road, because people seem to like it. Either you like Hummers or you hate them. So this is a nice, like I said, it just glides across the surface. Let's reach down in there, put this mitt to the side so it gets cleaned, and we'll pick up the next mitt. We'll get this side. Multiple mitt method, a mitt for every side, and you start at the top and you work your way to the bottom. I'll use half the mitt and get, well, a little over halfway down the panel on this side, and then I'll come back here again and I'll flip it over and I'll get the rest of the way down. But yeah, this is so much different. The H2 is comfortable. It's huge, comfortable seats. This is stiff, small. Puppy loves them both. I'm glad I had the chance to experience this one, and I can't wait to start driving the H2 a lot more, because it's just about finished. And that's going to be a Jeep for the beach, or an SUV for the beach as well. That experience, the H2, is nowhere near the experience of a Jeep like this is. This is very, very similar. All right, now we can thoroughly rinse this thing. By the way, I try to keep you up to date with everything, and I try to share my experience, good or bad, with every tool and product that I use. The Giraffe wall-mounted pressure washer. I picked that up with the wall-mounted vacuum cleaner. They are not meant to be commercial. They are not meant to be used 60 times a day. It's for home use, occasional shop use, recreational kind of use. I wanted to put them through the test and have them here at the shop, getting used multiple times a day hard. And I'll have to check back and see when I installed this thing. I know it was sometime last year. I didn't get a full year out of it, but it's starting to fail, starting to lose. It has pressure right out of the get-go, but it can't keep up with that. It's having a hard time feeding me the water to keep this thing going. So it's starting to die. I'm going to look into the next pressure washer to bring to the shop and test, and it will get used vigorously multiple times a day. If you have any pressure washer in mind that you want me to get and test it here, and I'll keep you up to date as to how it works, that's the true test. I don't give a shit about gallons per minute. To me, it doesn't take a lot to make me happy washing a vehicle. You're going to get foam, you're going to get it to rinse off. Who cares? It's how well it's built, how it holds up in a commercial setting is what's important to me. So if you want to see something brought in here and tested under a crazy regimen, let me know down in the comment section. I'll pick it up and we'll test it. I can deal with something not having crazy pressure, crazy water flow. People get caught up with these statistics. To me, it doesn't mean it's garbage, because when you're in a shop setting, what matters to you is having something last. So you're not in the middle of a job having to go replace something. To me, what's more important is the internals and how it's made, the quality of the internal parts, and how it holds up. That's what's important here at the shop. The other stuff, I can deal with the flow. If it's a little weak, you know, cares. It's going to get the job done. We're just detailing here. We're not building a rocket ship to go to Mars. So the quality of the build is always going to be most important to me. Let me know down in the comments section if you agree, you disagree. I respect all of your opinions, so I love reading those comments down there. Really enjoy it. You'll see what I mean. When I first hit the trigger here, it's going to come out for full force like it should, and then it slowly just dies off as it can't keep up with the flow that I need. And it wasn't like that when it was new, and it just started doing this within the last week. All right, let's dry this off and see what the results are. Salt water can mask protection, whether it's a quality wax, a sealant, polymer sealant, or a coating. And it really hides the characteristics of what they give you. And one of the results is water not beading and really sticking to surfaces. This shampoo has no problem getting it off. So it's good to know, if nothing else, that the shampoo deals with salt water, if you're a beach bum like me. With everything dry, we can come up and take a look. All those, no smeariness, squeaky clean, bug splatter. Well, it did well, really. The only thing left are the chip marks that are already in the... How about up front here? These are all chips. Got sandblasted up here, but bug splatter did a fine job cleaning that off. It did a fine job cleaning the salt water, the ocean water residue. Wheels look good. Bottom of the vehicle looks good. Back of the vehicle, it looks great. Did a fantastic job. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. This was Detailing World Car Care Products Purge, foamy car wash, 32 ounces. It did fine by me. I'm happy with it. Give it a shot when you run out. I mean, if you don't hoard products like I do, still do. I can't get it out of my system. But if you run out of your current shampoo, maybe give it a shot. I'll try to remember to put a link down below. Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. I'll catch you in the next video.